Today we have gathered here to interview Mr. Vishal Choudhary sir. He is director of Hopes Academy. He has done his engineering and MBA. He was also a citizen of New Zealand. So sir, a very good morning to you.
Good morning.
I would like to start by asking you the first question, that is, at what age did you start your entrepreneurial journey and what inspired you to become an entrepreneur?
Yes, it's a nice question. I started my journey when I was 25 and I just completed MBA. Then I went to New Zealand. I was there for some years. Then I came back and I started Hopes coaching classes. My inspiration was education and books. So I've always wanted to do something, to contribute something in education field. So my inspiration was that.
Sir, how would you ensure that your coaching institute stays relevant in rapidly changing educational landscape?
Yes. Actually, at Hopes, the most important thing is that first I tell you which kind of courses we conduct. For example, like we conduct 11th, 12th science, then engineering entrance, medical entrance, architecture entrance, and NDA. And in the other section, I personally train students for spoken English, personality development, group discussion, and personal interview preparation. So the first part, that is the 11th, 12th part, the significant, the change we have brought here in this profession is, first is we teach board before teaching objective. So it had become a trend kind of thing, and it is a trend at many places, many other places. They don't teach board at all, and because of that, the average students finds it very difficult to understand the objective kind of level exams. So that is that we teach board first, and then we teach engineering entrance or medical entrance. That is the biggest thing. The second part, when it comes to spoken English and personality development, it is the need of time. It was, it is, and it will be. Everywhere you go, anywhere you go, you have to present yourself well. You have to talk well. Your body language should be good. Your English should be proper. So I have been dealing with it for more than 20 years now, and I have trained more than 70,000 students by now.
So what according to you are the key factors and qualities that are required to become a successful entrepreneur?
Yes, to be a successful entrepreneur, the first thing you need to have is the passion to be an entrepreneur. And second is, you should have a kind of mindset that anywhere you go, any kind of business, it might be a small or big business, you should have that kind of angle and that kind of vision, that how does he do the business. If it is a raw material, I mean, usually I give example of a pani puri wala, the one who stands over here at Radhemangalam, and many people from this area, we have seen him growing, and now he has bought a shop of approximately 40 lakhs rupees. So might be after my interview, you may interview pani puri wala, because he's also a very good entrepreneur. And every time when I used to go at him, I used to ask him, how many pani puris do you sell, like plates kind of thing, how many other kind of stuff you sell. Then I used to multiply it, then I used to calculate. That is like, and at that age when I was an engineer, I had a thought that it is also very good business. So that kind of the perception you should have, and you should have that curiosity to know others' business as well. Yeah.
Sir, can you share a success story of a student who benefited significantly from your coaching institute?
Oh yes, that's a nice question. There are so many students who got benefited from Hopes coaching classes, and there are n number of examples. One is Shambhu Pandit, but he passed from here many years before. Recently, there is an example of Ekank Patle, and Ekank Patle belongs to a comparatively financially not very good family. I mean, financially they are not very good, and we have got certain scholarships at Hopes. The student who really works hard and who has got good percentage in 10th standard, so we give scholarships up to 90% in the tuition fees. So he came through that, and we trained him. He was a hard-working student, and recently his results are open, and he scored in IITJ. He scored 96 percentile, and in MHT CET he scored 99.76. So that's really a wonderful score for Ekang Patle, and he will get admission in very reputed colleges in Maharashtra and India, and I can see that he will be a very successful person ahead. We don't teach only physics, chemistry, biology, maths, or the theoretical subjects, but at Hopes we nurture students. It's like we even tell them what are ethics and how are your parents, how do they work hard for you, what is the importance of time, importance of money, and everything. So we nurture students 360 degree. Right.
So if you don't mind, can you please tell us about your annual turnover and how much hard work does it require to earn it?
When it comes to annual turnover, I would say anyone who wants to be an entrepreneur, you work hard and you would earn proportionately. And what was your other part after annual turnover?
How much hard work does it require to earn it?
Yes. Again, it is not about the number of hours you need to give, but it is all about how energetic are you and how happy are you, especially in front of your students, in front of the parents and anyone who comes to meet you. And you need to have that passion. Then hours is not the barrier. I mean, you don't even come to know how many hours have you really invested today and yesterday, and you even never count that yes, I worked for these many hours yesterday. You just keep on working. If you are happy, if you get and you be happy and you make others happy. So I don't count my hours. I try to give my best always. Yeah.
Sir, at last, what piece of advice or lesson you have learned throughout your entrepreneurial journey that you would like to share with the aspiring entrepreneurs?
Yes, that's a very good, fantastic question. The first thing I would tell you is not to have shame of doing any small work. That's the first step of being a successful entrepreneur. Once you do anything which some people think that it is not a work to be done by this person and he would have done this work from someone else by giving him some money or something like that. Let me tell you, when I started Hope's coaching class, it was a long way back in 2002, and believe me, I used to climb the electric poles and I used to tie those banners. Everyone who starts the journey, so he has to work hard and he has to do every small work. I used to type the papers, I used to take the printout, I used to conduct the test. So many small things I done. Even I don't have shame of brooming my classroom, and I do it. Even now I find it, I do it. Even now when I climb the stairs of my coaching class, many times even we tell students a number of times, but there are wrappers kept here and there. So always I pick up the wrapper, I keep it in my pocket. So I don't feel shame for that. When people look at me, I don't feel shame for that. I'm happy for that. So it is like that.
Thank you, sir. It was wonderful speaking with you.
Yeah, it was nice to meet you as well. You people ask really good questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.